Yo, check me out. Before you start this podcast, this is for mature, disturbed, and downright lunatic individuals who like learning, but also have a twisted sense of humor. I'm a comedian, and this is a sorry attempt at making the world a little brighter. So if you wish to enter my insane, unfiltered, raw, explicit mind, please be advised, it's gonna get nasty. Thank you. What up, everybody? Welcome back to another great and exciting episode of the Wandering Mind Podcast, where the mind wanders. Brought to you by Today in Culture. How is everybody doing today? I hope you guys are having a lovely, splendid, blessed, great semicolon day today, because today we have a special day. It is hump day, and it is Wednesday, which means stuff, which I cannot tell you because it is classified, as you might be able to pick up from the theme of today's episode. It was a drastic mistake of mine that I had no idea that yesterday was National UFO Day. How could I have been mistaken? How did I not know that? That should have been priority. Why, Jenny? I love you. But we missed National UFO Day. It was yesterday. My fucking bad. So on my behalf, I apologize. Sorry, let me take a little. Why don't we all do this, because my throat's feeling a little dry? Why don't we all have our Gatorade bottle full of water, our cups of water, or just our containers of water? Let us all toast to a healthy liver. Let's get right with our Lord. On the count of three, let's drink water. One, a two, a three. That burns when it goes down. Well, yep, it does feel pretty good when it goes down. Thank you. That was really good. That was really good water. Okay, but today we have a great episode because we have nothing but the best quality programming brought to you by some guy in a closet because he smoked a lot of meth and now he's ready to stab you with 7 glass eyes. Whatever that means. His name is Craig. What up, Craig? Holy shit. Do not talk to Craig. He is definitely feeling good in his closet. But, yeah, today we are going to be entering a dark place. We're going to be entering one of the good places on the internet that has only questions. But many answers that could possibly be real, or are they fake? Because I want to get into something. Okay, you guys want to know what today's episode is? All right, let me just get you guys ready for this. In a world where you don't live alone. Oh, help me. In a reality where you truly have no idea what's going on. Señor mío, ayúdame. In a galaxy which tells you to eat my ass. Please, no more, Jesus. I have too much brown butter on my face. You have to eat your way out. Dun, 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 eat my ass. Excuse me. From the creators of Booty Eater 7. Eat my shorts with a little dingleberry. And who could forget 7 Septrons of Succulus cerebrinalis. Great videos. Hey, Who gave that guy the microphone? Give it back to me. Hey, what's going on, guys? Sorry about that. I don't know who that was. Somebody took over the mic while I was gone. But how's everybody doing today? We are gonna get right into this video because obviously we had already a great start. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. We are going to enter the interwebs again, but this time we're going a little bit darker, a little bit deeper, a little bit more in the cybernetic tron. What's that one show? They were on the internet. Like there was a bird. There was these 3 kids. It was like in the future, and then they were like the fucking the Mothertron or whatever it was, like a big floating woman head. I feel like it was started with cyberpunk, cyberspace. I think it might have been called cyberspace. Yo, shout out to that fucking PBS show. Yo, that's what I call good learning entertainment. I don't think they have that anymore. Not in this day and age. I have not seen any. But he's like, why you keep not going to the title, Kevin? Stop. Put your finger out of my ass. Well, okay. Well, let's get right into the title. Did I say it? I don't know if I said it. Well, anyways, here we go. Let's go. Conspiracy theories. Now, there are plenty of conspiracy theories out there. Now, I gotta keep saying every now and again, because every now and again I tell you I love you, but then I kick you in the face with my fist. But we're going to get into a couple of conspiracy theories, because I believe it's time to dive in deep and research if any of this is actually real or is it just phony. Alright, I'll be compiling sources from all kinds of interdimensional websites, because I believe that is the best way to manufacture results that favor your beliefs. Now, if you put some of those words together, you'll get even bigger words. Now, I decided that the first one I want to investigate, because it is, very, very important to the American public that this figure either be proven false or real. Okay, so let's just get on the interwebs and scour these websites to check out the inner workings of what makes Bigfoot a reality. Now, I'm right now on the Wikipedia. Okay, now as you guys may or may not know, I am not too technologically savvy. Oh my god, I think I just puked. I just received a laptop about 3 or 4 days ago. I have not been on the laptop in over, let's say, 6 years. So, I'm new to the laptop biz, but we're going to get around this. And we sometimes hear random loud beeping noises. I have no idea why. It's because this is like an antivirus thing, and I got too much porn viruses or something. I don't know what's going on, but be advised. Put your headphones in. It's going to be a good time. Now, it says here, Bigfoot or Sasquatch is said to be an upright, ape-like creature that dwells in the wilderness and leaves footprints. Yeah, this motherfucker must be heavy, you get me? Bigfoot must be one big guy if he's leaving footprints. Like, how heavy is this dude? Unless he's always walking in mud. But I'm saying, like, wouldn't there be a lot more footprints if this dude was like walking around? Why did they only find like one footprint? Where did he fly off after taking one step? I'm not really understanding it here. But let's get a little bit more into it before I start believing it or not. Depictions often portray them as a missing link between humans and human ancestors of other great apes. So what you're telling me is, let me get this straight right here. What you're telling me is that Bigfoot and humans are somehow connected, all right? That we have a missing link between us. What's going on here? Am I a Bigfoot? Is that why I have a huge penis? I'm not comprehending what you're saying to me right now. Is that why I have a baby arm in between my legs? If that's what you're telling me, hey, I'm glad to be a Bigfoot. They are strongly associated with the Pacific Northwest, particularly in Oregon, Washington, and British Columbia. And individuals claim to see the creatures across North America. Over the years, these creatures have inspired numerous commercial ventures and hoaxes. The plural noun Bigfoots and Big Feet are both acceptable. Are they really called Big Feet? Who the fuck calls them Big Feet? I've never heard somebody call anybody a Bigfoot unless that's your girlfriend. But okay, let me just among the Native American lodges. Alright, so basically this means that Bigfoot is a large humanoid creature that inhabits hairy toes and large legs. He more than likely sells unmarketable shoes because he thinks they're his size. Okay, description. People who have claimed to seen Bigfoot say that he is large, muscular, bipedal ape-like creatures, roughly 6 to 9 feet. Wow, if you put 6 to 9 together, you get 69. Oh, yeah. One more time, 69. Oh, Lordy. We having a little hot and foggy weather over here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Covered in hair, described as black. Well, there you go, being stereotyping again. Way to go, stereotyping. He's black. He's brown. He's dark brown. There you go, throwing my Mexican brethrens right into the mix right away. He might be black or brown. You know, he might be. He might talk like "¿Qué onda, wey?" He might even be wielding an afro or cornrows. So, you know, if you see any of those descriptions, please stab him. That's what this description sounds like. It's gonna start telling. Or dark reddish. Oh, really? You're gonna throw my fucking Native American friends in there too? Or fucking dark reddish? Hey, yo, all I'm saying is, you know, it's hot out here for a pimp when he's trying to get his money for the rent. With this gas money, they can stand something. You know the rest. You fill it in. Okay, let me read down a little bit more here. Let's get to the real meat and potatoes of this thing, man. The family community description. You know, as much as I love reading, I want to see a video on the YouTubes. That way, I can confirm it without actually saying it because, you know, stuff things sometimes. Alright, hold up. Here we go. There it is. There it is. I'm on the YouTubes. Alright, I'm on the video box things. Let me search real quick. Real big. Yo, I got a slow ass computer, man. This thing runs about 2 megabytes per the second. Bigfoot. Real Bigfoot. I'm gonna just put real Bigfoot. Okay, here we go. Finding oh yeah. Okay, oh, there it is. Okay. Let me see. Let me put story real quick. Real Bigfoot story. How about that? We could try that, right? Why not? Why not? Who said I can't try? Tell me I can't try. Yeah. Inside a man's. Let's see what this says right here. I'm not gay, but we're gonna give it a watch. Okay, he's in Blue Mountain.
7, I went to a movie. One of the newsreels they ran was about the Patterson-Gimlin film. I saw that Bigfoot walking across screen, and I thought to myself, wow, they are real. Since that day, I spent all my childhood
Scott
going
Violet
through the woods looking for Bigfoot
from
prints.
this is Oregon
That
YouTube
kind of
channel.
led through my whole life. Since then, I learned a lot about the scientific method, and I went from being a teenager.
All right, listen. I don't want to listen to your story. You're boring me here. I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm gonna go on Reddit because obviously, if anybody has good stories, it is the people on Reddit, and they understand that Bigfoot is real. They understand that together we will understand the truth behind the foot of the Bigfoot. Bigfoot. He got a foot and it's huge. All things Bigfoot. Alright, this is the community of over 31,848 people. So I want you guys to understand. This is a community that understands that people like me need a voice. That people like me need things to understand here. Okay, here we go. Let's see what some of these are. An artist's rendition of Hunter S. No, you didn't think that was gonna. Is this saw that side in the backyard? Stepdad took a bird from mostly swamp because of all the rain. Okay, let's check out this picture. I think we might have our first actual truth. It looks like a sloth. It looks like I'm staring at a sloth. It appears to be smoky in there. Someone is obviously hotboxing, probably getting a little intoxicated with the Chiba Hut, if you know what I mean. A little.
No more, Felipe. Ya no puedo. My little lungs, they're hurting me. Please, no more.
Hey, I didn't raise no quitter, bitch. You better keep hitting this shit.
Please. I'm going to die. I'm going to die, and it's going to be because of you.
Hey, if I fucking kill you, I'll love you.
Okay, Jesus. You make me do this. No, I'm dying.
What the fuck was that? Alright, we seem to be on this photo. Alright, let's look at here. I've had this reported as spam. As you know, I am obviously not the best person on the. I am the best person to search the webs because I'm a highly qualified individual member of this elite organization called. I'm currently using what's this thing called? It's a giant E. What's the giant E? The internet, the OG internet thing. I know everybody hates on it, but hey, yeah, maybe that might be a reason why this computer is slower than a bionic old titty. You know what I mean? Is this thing on? Kill myself. This is yo. Why isn't anybody telling me if this Bigfoot shit is real? Okay, I'm gonna have to go back to the Googlers. So let's go back to the Googlers. All right, let me just go ahead and highlight that. All right. In the meantime, I one time heard a story about Bigfoot. I don't know if this is real, but check it out. It might be real. Just pretend it's real. Close your eyes and like put your fingers in your head. There once was a man from Peru. Hey, he dreamt he was eating his shoe. Check it out. He woke with the fright in the middle of the night. What? To see that his dream had come true. Alright, here we are on the Google. Let's go back to the Bigfoot. Let's just check it out. We'll click a couple of links down below. We clicked on the Wikipedia one. And we're right here on the Bigfoot one. Let's see. Okay, it is a Bigfoot website. It is Bigfoot1.com for those of you that are interested in taking a little gander. You guys want to take a little peek here. Seems to be a giant large man or ape creature, or it could also be a mountain with fists protruding from the bottom. The trees also seem to be alive. They are bushy. They can also be referred to as the ape's titties from this angle. It looks like they are drooping up. And he has a small erection at the bottom of the base of the tree. It is quite lovely. I recommend staring at this copious amount of times because, yep, why not? All right. Oh, I'm not seeing anything here. It just says news. Maybe we'll click on the news. Maybe they got some Bigfoot news for us here, huh? Some Bigfoot news. Bigfoot news. Bigfoot news. Listen, you ain't telling me no news. All you got is freaking pictures here, huh? Why don't you tell me something I don't know? You know, it's people like this that really grind my gears. Here I am. I'm curious American citizen trying to research some Bigfoot information. And what do I get stuck with? Pictures of people. Now, we tried. Let me. I don't think these are conspiracies. Is that a conspiracy that Bigfoot is real? I don't know if this has any correlation with Bigfoot, but like, I want to get. No, actually, I'm scared now. What is something? Oh, I saw something about Slender Man the other day. That Slender Man. Okay, let me just research what he is real quick. I know this probably ain't no conspiracy shit because I don't think Slender Man is a real dude. Slender Man, also known as the Slender Man. It's a fictional supernatural character that originated as a creepypasta internet meme created something awful forum users Eric Knudsen. So the victor search. He depicted as a thin, unnaturally tall humanoid, featureless head and face, and wearing a black suit. Stories of Slender commonly feature him stalking, abducting, or traumatizing people, particularly children. The Slender Man is not confined for a single narrative, but appears to be in many desperate works of fiction. Typical composed online. Typically composed online, pardon my English, ma'am. Fiction relating to Slender Man encompasses many media, including literature, art, and video series such as Marble Hornet. I don't know what the fuck I'm reading here. To be honest, I was just reading words, and I have zero idea what the fuck I just read. I'm here. I'm here. And if that makes you happy, you're queer. I swallowed a bug. Oh, yeah. You gotta love that water, man. I'm just saying, if you don't love that water, I'm gonna fucking go to your house and stab you with my heart. I don't know what that means, but it means something to you. And it means a lot to me. Alright, let me get a little closer to you for this one. Alright, I wanna make sure you understand what I'm saying to you, alright? Can you feel my breath in your ear? I want you to know I'm this close to you because I understand that the information I'm giving you right now, you may not want to hear it, but this is for your own good. Do you understand me, boy? Huh? Slender Man. Alright, so basically Slender Man was created by some art student. Okay, this is basically what I remember from yesterday's documentary that I watched. Okay, I was like watching it a little bit, you know. I puked. I was watching it yesterday, and I'm gonna try to recount some of the info that I learned, but like, you know, what's yesterday's tomorrow, but today's yesterday. You know what I'm talking about, man? Me neither. But basically, this is what I learned. Slender Man was created by a student And they basically I feel like I'm trying to make up a story on the spot about like when I was supposed to be in school trying to learn about a certain subject. Today I learned about oh, I don't know what's your name, Johnny. I want to eat some waffles with you. Slender Man. This is what we're talking about, okay? Get to the topic. Get to the point. We are stalling, making some time. Call me the Russian leader because I'm stalling. Ayo. Excuse my English. Slender Man. Okay, I keep repeating this, but okay, this is what I remember. He was a student, and they were supposed to make up like a fictional character or something, and he put him in a picture. He drew him with long arms, no face, disproportionate arms and legs, and then like a little suit. And then basically what happened from there, he got a little video game. The video game got popular. Check it out. It was like, hey, check it out, fool. I'm Mr. Slenderman, dog. Eh? Check out the suit. Mira la corbata, way. Look at my tie, dog. I'm a real G. I'm a real gangster, dog. I'm a motherfucking gangster, dog. And then like, Slender Man was like West Coast popping in his lowrider. You know, he had his lokes on, like, but but the problem was he didn't have ears. So you know, since Slender Man doesn't have ears, the lokes wouldn't really stay on his face. That was a real big problem. I remember the OG, El OG Jefferson. That was his name at the time. R.I.P. R.I.P. Jefferson. Huh. But at the time, what's his name? Slender Man was facing difficulties. And that's when OG Hefe Lokes, rest in peace, Hefe Lokes. That's when he came up with this new design way of wearing. Sorry, I'm a little flustered here because I was just thinking of OG Hefe Lokes. OG Hefe Lokes, R.I.P. Yeah. Well, anyways, he made this design where instead of putting the glasses frames on your ears, all you had to do was actually tattoo the lokes to your eyeballs. And that way you would always have the lokes on, and you didn't have to worry about putting the frames over your ears. And what am I saying here? What are we talking about now? I was drowning out. I was like falling asleep real quick. Oh yeah, the homie Slenderman. Yeah, the dude be walking around in a $500,000 Armani suit, just murdering people. Like he's in the forest, right? Like you got little children walking about on the stage floor, just like skippity bop 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 bop. Hey, yo, what up, Jack and Jill? We on the hill. We trying to smash because we about that life. And then you got Slender Man about chasing like little Jack and Jill down the hill, trying to get himself some ass. I think that's how it works anyways. I've never seen Slender Man, nor have I ever played the game, nor have I seen anything to do with Slender Man, but listen. You're listening to me, partner? Hey, check it out, fool. Let me talk to you real quick, eh? You look like you want to talk to me. You want to talk to me? Well, I'm going to talk to you real quick, Doc, eh? What's up, Doc? Listen. I know a thing or two about Slender Man, alright? His first appearance was June 10th, 2009. Yeah, I know that by memory. No, I'm not on the Wikipedia page right now. What the fuck are you talking about? I know he was created by Eric Knudsen, I believe. You know, that's off the top of my dome right away. He was portrayed by Doug Jones or Javier Botet. He is a male. What the fuck? Slender Man is a male. I mean, I've known Slender Man to be a male all my life. Just look at that radiant smile. Those luscious lips, that decadent hair. Are you kidding me? My gosh, this man. You know why his arms are so wide? Is because he wants to hug everybody. That's why. Why isn't he, and that's why he's chasing people, because nobody wants to give him a hug. Like this is my theory about it. Now that I think about it, now that I read all the research and done every experiment possible to technify the words is coming out of my mouth and shit right now. This probably what happened. Alright, you okay? Hey, Come a little closer. Hey, come a little closer, buddy. I just want to get to know you, eh? I know you like when I'm this close to your ear, huh? Like when I lick your earlobe? Yeah, I know you do, you disgusting whore. Well, check this out, you filthy, filthy maggot. I'm gonna tell you something, and I want to tell you that's my theory. It's something that I believe. Hey, fucking listen to me, you dirty, filthy slut. This is my theory right now. I'm gonna tell it to you. You just sit there, stand there, and listen. Is that cool with you? Huh? Or are we gonna have a problem right now? I thought so. Alright, now let me get back to my theory. Alright, so Slender Man, right? He has disproportionately large arms and legs. His torso, meaning his body, is smaller, but if you look at his head, it is extremely large. It seems like that of an alien. Alright, this is my theory. Maybe in a life before he was Slender Man, he was a regular human, right? And he was an ugly man, an ugly man, right? And all of his life growing up, he never got any love from anybody. Because he was so ugly, and like the townsfolk would call him Ugly Boy. Like instead of his name was Eric. Eric Kroc. That was his name, Eric Kroc. But people refer to him as Ugly Boy because his horrendous features. So as a young adolescent, young Eric Kroc would roam the streets of 1800s some town, Churchfield, I believe it was called, and this is what happened. As Slender Man Ugly Boy Erickson went on about his daily days, just, roaming the streets, doing as young Eric does, or whatever ugly kids do nowadays, I'm not sure. And as a part of everyday's local tradition, there was the daily beating of Ralph. Now, if you guys are not familiar with the daily beatings of Ralph, well, let me fill you in. Ralph was an individual who was caught smuggling tons of sugar in his ass. And as punishment, he was forced as a sex slave to the king, King Howard the 17th of Wednesday. So, basically, every Tuesday, Ralph has to be whipped every Tuesday in the hiney. They have to take his pants down and whip Ralph right on the tushy. So as young Eric was watching this, someone said, "Hey, it's Ugly Boy over there, huh? Somebody grab Ugly Boy." And somebody in the crowd grabbed little Eric and tossed him with Ralph, and the crowd was like, "Oh, the boy's so ugly. Oh, I'm British." And then, they were all like, basically ready to beat the shit out of young Eric and Ralph because, on account of Eric being ugly and Ralph having sugar in his ass. So, the crowd was just like, "Oi, we gotta throw some potatoes and some tomatoes at him, oi. I'm British." And they decided that tomatoes and potatoes was the right punishment. But what they lack to realize is that a starving sex slave like Ralph and an ugly boy like Eric were starving. So as they were tossing the potatoes and tomatoes, they were grabbing them mid-flight, like they were in midair, and then they would be chomping down on the fucking potatoes and tomatoes. So they fed the young boy and the sex slave Eric. Ralph. So they got like superpowers and shit, man. And they got like really strong. So they ended up like punching the first dude in the crowd, the one that started saying throw potatoes and tomatoes. Like, "Oi, mate, you got a problem with me?" And then that's when Ralph socked him right in his titty. He's like, "Oh, my titty!" And then that's when Eric came over and uppercutted his left testicle. Oh, my left testicle! And basically after that, he fell to the ground. Oh, I fell to the ground. Yeah, after that, nobody really wanted to mess with Ugly Boy or Ralph. But to this day, there's a legend here that the Tooth Fairy is secretly Ralph, because what he intends to do is just fill the industry full of candy and sugar. That way your teeth get full of sugar, and then that's why you put them under your pillow at night, so you could exchange money for teeth. Because he needs sugar coated teeth to power his industrial complex system. And of course he's a rich person, so he'll give you money for your teeth. This is all big facts, real talk. I don't lie to you. This is all coming straight from a legal source that is illegally being manufactured. But oh yeah. So as young little Erickson started growing, aka Ugly Boy, aka Slender Man, he was now 20 years old, right? 20 years old, young Slender. He was a rather fat boy. As a child, I understand why he was not called Slender Man as a young boy. He was more of a fatter boy. Eric Kroc, that's his full name, remember? Eric Kroc. He wore a black shirt. He had overalls. And he had a pair of Timberland shoes. Yeah, I know Timberland wasn't invented at the time, but he was like ahead of his time. That's how you know that Eric was a pimp. It's hard out here for a pimp when he's trying to get his money for the rent. Alright. So yeah, Eric was now 22 years old. He was a young boy, promising, looking great. He was feeling fierce. It was now 1802. So that means he was about 22 years old. What? Deja vu? What just happened? Boing, oing, 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 oing. Okay, what am I saying here? Okay. So after that, my boy Slender Man, aka Erickson, aka Ugly Boy, people in the town of Churchfield didn't feel like he had a right to be there anymore. They were getting tired of seeing his face. So what ended up happening was the community of Churchfield all got together in an organized fashion inside the local church of Churchfield. So they had a petition, and everybody in the town signed it, like a whole 302 people. Minus Eric, the Ugly Boy, Slender Man. So that's like 301 against 1 to kick him out on behalf of his ugly face. And he was no longer referred to as Ugly Boy. He was now an ugly man. So his face, instead of becoming a beautiful looking man, he became even more ugly. Like some would say horrendous. So Slender Man took it upon himself to like try to massacre everybody at the town, pretty much, is what he was going to do, because, they all signed the petition, and they were in the church, right? And then, like, somebody whispered to Slender Man, not whisper, like, he saw him walking down the sidewalk, and he was like, hey, yo, Eric, yo, what up, how you doing? You want to come here for a sec? So, what's his name? Eric came by. He was like, hey, what up, dog? How you doing, homie? Is everything all good, Holmes? What's up? What's poppin'? What's cracking, blood? What's bumping? And then, the dude was like, nah, pues está cabrón. Come over here, homie. Te quiero hablar bien rápido, Ya tú sabes. Aquí nomás viene al toro 100. Ya tú sabes, man. And that's when Slender Man was just like, boom, 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 boom. What up, homie? We out here, huh? We gangsta, nigga. We out here bumping, nigga. Huh? You trying to get your nipples rubbed? Scratch that. All right, let's rewind a little bit. I went too crazy there. Okay. Okay. So they invited my boy Eric in. All right. So they walked him by. He was at the front of the pew. Where all the seats are. He was like where the priest is. He was like yo. And then they had the main mayor of Churchville come out and say, yo, check this out. we all decided that you gotta get the fuck out of here, man. Like, you too ugly for this city. Or actually, it was a town because I don't think cities were invented back in the day because, everybody was still broke. It was like the Wild Wild West, the Great Depression and shit, man. What? Okay. Okay. Check it out. And then, like, Eric was like, yo, man, that ain't cool. Like, I was an ugly boy all my life, and you guys made fun of me, man. And like now, I'm a 22-year-old dude. Like, you really want this shit to go down? Like, I'm a big boy. Like, I'll stab you. But the town was like, hey, we all signed this petition, bro. Like, what are you gonna do about it? Oh, that's some good water, man. I recommend getting about 16 ounces of water every hour, on the hour, for 72 hours. It's good for you. It's good for your liver. And most importantly, it'll help you not die. Well, anyways, what happened to Eric was he inevitably, let's use that word one more time because it's a big boy word, inevitably had to leave because of his condition of being ugly. So, but before he left, he vowed to seek vengeance on each and every townsfolk person that signed that petition. So he was able to get his actual grubby hands on the petition, and he said he was gonna kill every person on that list that wrote their name, and he vowed vengeance. So, outside of the town, there was, like, a bunch of forests. There was, like, a lot of trees and shit. Oh, fuck. I think I swallowed a hot dog. I don't know what happened. And then, like, there was, like, a lot of forests. I gotta stop saying like, man. Like, alright, I'm not gonna say it no more. You heard it here first. So, there's a lot of trees around the town, right? And my boy Slenderman said, well, you couldn't understand what he said because he was a mute. Because he was unable to communicate with people due to the fact that, he was ugly. Nobody wanted to talk to him. And his parents were just like, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little teary-eyed here because, little Eric Kroc was like, ha. Little Eric Kroc just wanted to talk to people, but he was but yeah, so one by one he would go to their houses late at night, probably around like 1 or 2 in the morning. That's when most people are asleep because it's like late early. It's like it's late early, you know what I mean? It's not like late in the night. It is late, but like it's also early in the day, you get me? Because you're like halfway through the day and night, so that's like late at night, early in the morning. So which one is it? I don't know. So it'd be late at night, early in the morning when he'd be out killing people. He'd go creep into their house slowly at first. He'd let people know he was there. You'd just hear a scratch on the window. And then you'd hear him walk in, taking his quiet yet loud steps at the same time. One so you know he's there, and a quiet one so you don't know where he's at. One so you know he's there, and the other so you don't know where he's at. And his preferred method of taking care of business, taking care of business, he carried around a sandwich, right? It was a murderous sandwich. He would grab the lettuce from the sandwich and he'd shove pieces of it into each nostril. And then what he would do is he'd grab the sandwich and while they were sleeping, stuff the whole sandwich in their mouth and just let them choke on the sandwich. And Slender Man was hungry at the time, but all of his sandwiches he wouldn't eat. He would instead give to he would murder people with the sandwiches. So he went from being extremely fat to being slender. That's why he got the name Slender Man. Towards the end of it, because he went on killing the 301 people in the town. He was at 300 people right now, so he had like one person left to kill, and it was that on his. This is his final kill right here. All right, check it out. That's some good water. You know what I mean? If I don't make water sound delicious, you're a filthy whore. So this is number 301 because everybody's like, whoa, everybody's disappearing, man. Whoa, shit's wild. Okay, before we get a little bit, let's go down here real quick. Let's see what they tell us. I don't know what it says. I'm too tired to read. What does that say? Okay, yeah, the last one, it was like 1 or 2 in the morning, early in the day, late at night. When he went into the house, he said, "What up? How you doing, my dog? You ready to die?" And then he rapped the whole song of Ice Cube. Today was a good day. He went into his house, ready to kill. He did his classic window scratch. He let him know he was there, ready to enter his bed. But this was no ordinary man. This was a man that was well prepared and well equipped and ready to fight. So my man, what's his name? Eric, aka Slender Man, at that point, because he was obviously losing weight like a crazy madman, decided it was time. It was time to fight. So what he did is he got his hands on a dirty, filthy gun. Alright? I say dirty and filthy because it was a homeless man that sold it to him. And in 1800, you know that a filthy hobo handing you a gun is a sign that you have a filthy, dirty gun. And he slept with it. As Eric Kroc had no idea that he had a firearm at his bedside. So Eric did his classic stomp, and one to let you know I'm there, and the other so you don't know where I'm at. One to let you know I'm there, and the other so you don't know where I'm at. But this time, as he started putting the lettuce in the man's nose, he got a bullet to the heart. Bang! You shot me. That's what Eric said, but you couldn't understand it because he was ugly and nobody talked to him as a child, so all you heard was so he fell back onto the floor. He was like, ah, and he was on the ground. Eric was on the ground, and that's when the other dude, number 301, would have been 301, so he's like, yeah, number 301, yeah. He got up and he was like, yo, your days of murdering are done. And then he shot him again right in the forehead, and he died. But rumor has it that's how Slender Man. Well, that city is now wherever Slender Man is. That's where it's rumored that he haunts the city now, because it's a big prosperous city where a lot of individuals live. I'm serious. That's a true story, and that's how Slender Man got started. To be honest, like, if I was lying, I'm dying. You get me? Like, what I'm saying is real. And what I'm saying, I'm Goku. I'm Saiyan. Ha Super Saiyan. Get it? You get it? You get it. But yeah, I think that has to do with my boy. Let's take a little break off of I'm back. Let's just read a couple of horoscopes real quick. You get me? Let me go back here. Let's go back on the Googles. I just want to read a couple horoscopes here, before y'all start getting mad. Like, you didn't read my horoscope today. What's going on, Kev? Why is your nipple so huge? Well, I'll tell you right now. Free horoscope. Okay, here we go. We'll just click on this one. We're going to click on, let's do Virgo, eh? Virgo, I don't think we've done Virgo yet. Virgo, June 26, 2019. Ooh, baby. You should feel a renewed sense of confidence today that will help anchor your emotions and give strength to your thoughts and ideas, Virgo. So you're gonna be a lot more confident. It sounds like, Virgo. You know, your name sounds like Virgo. It sounds like you put an A at the end, Verga. It sounds like dick in Spanish. But Virgo, yeah, it sounds like you're gonna have a lot of confidence today. It's gonna help you. Sorry about that. That was me trying to burp, but I couldn't, so I regurgitated. But yeah, Virgo, you're gonna have a lot of confidence right now, so get used to that. Don't take a pessimistic attitude toward everything around you. Yeah, don't be a Debbie Downer, bitch. Just know that you are gonna be happy. You're gonna be excited, and you're gonna be ready to punch someone straight in their nostrils. All right. Look at the good instead of the bad. By maintaining a negative viewpoint about things, you're only adding to the problem. You have every right to be happy. Check it out, baby. You have every right to be as happy as a person before you. All right. Let me tell you one thing right now. Let me tell you one thing, Becky Sue, Becky Lou, Becky Doo-Doo. Be happy, be confident, because whatever you have planned today, you are going to achieve. Whatever you have set for you, whatever goal you are going to try to achieve, I believe you will gravitate towards it. You will definitely be able to enter your own mind. All right, let's go back and do another one right here. Let's go back. We are going to do... we're going to do Aquarius. Why not? A little Aquarius never killed the aquariums. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Aquarius. What's going on here? What's going on here? Hold up. Let me go backward. Go back a couple pages. As you know, I'm not the most, Okay, where you at, Aquarius? There you are. Are you the water or something? Are you like water, man? Okay, your horoscope for today is June 26, 2019, of course. Slow down the pace today, Aquarius. Hey, take it easy, man. Take it easy, dog. What you in a hurry, eh? What you in a hurry, fool? Take it easy. Okay, man. Take it easy. Okay, let's keep reading here. This is a day to sit back and observe and contemplate. Alright, yeah, just unwind. Just chill out, bro. Your mind may go in 100 different directions, and you may be unsure which route to take. Try to quiet the buzzing chatter within. Just meditate, is what it's telling you. Meditate a little bit. Just breathe. Understand that you are stressing. Why are you stressing, dog? Hey, you okay, buddy? You're alright. Take it easy. Be receptive to the loving. If someone comes at you with some love them. Hold them and touch them. Caress their inner thighs and let them know that you love them as well. Sensitive forces around you. Try not to disturb the flow by bringing up unrelated issues and hurtful gossip. So basically, don't be a bitch is what it's trying to say, and just accept all the love that's gonna come to you. You are deserving of all the love that's coming at you too. You know that? I hope you understand that. I hope you know that. I feel like I got diarrhea coming on. Like, I feel my stomach bubbling right now. Real talk. I feel like... I feel like little Eric is talking. That's how my stomach sounds. Just after this show, I'm going to have the meanest diarrhea. I swear to God. Like, I might be on that toilet. Like, have you seen, what's it called? The scary movie where the priest is on the toilet just like flies on his face and shit. That's gonna be me right now. I'm gonna have like a fly on my face, just taking the meanest. Like, it's not even gonna feel like a regular dump. That's gonna be like spraying out like a water hose. You know when you put your thumb on it just to make it come out faster? Just that's how I'm gonna be leaking out my anus. It's not gonna be beautiful. This is gonna be actually pretty ugly. So that's what I have to look forward to here in a little bit. So I hope you guys are ready for your day. That is probably gonna go better than mine. It's because I ate like shit yesterday. I ate Doritos and cake at the same time. You know what that means? That means it's great fun for the tum-tum. But Let's take a little second to unwind, you know? Let's take a little second to breathe. Hit it. Just a little summer jam. Relax, homie, relax.
Summer jam. Summertime lifestyle, chilling in the sun. Have the friends with me, gonna have some fun.
We gonna have us a good time. Having us a good time today. We all having a good time, are we not? We learned a lot. We have a lot of information coming out of this great cybernetic activity we're doing. We are learning about conspiracy theories and whatnot.
Summertime lifestyle, chilling in the sun. Have the friends with me, gonna have some fun. We're gonna have us a
good time. You know, sometimes when you're not eating chicken, that doesn't mean that you can't eat beef. But remember, when you're playing video games, please always put the helmet on the little dove. Alright.
Summertime lifestyle, chilling in the sun. Have the friends with me, gonna have some fun. We're gonna have us a good time.
Ladies, remember to take the beans out of the pot before they burn on the stove. Please take the beans out of the pot before they burn on the stove.
Have my laid back attitude, I'm chilling outside. I have that 24 pack chilling by my side. We gonna have us a good time.
Remember to always pull your nutsack to the left, because if it's to the right, that means you're gay.
We're heading to the lake already, know I wake and bake. Hella fucking high, I can barely stay awake. Throw a little party, someone turn up the Drake. No one's perfect in this world, go ahead, make mistakes.
Hell yeah, you know what that means. That means if you want to make something, make something. But that doesn't mean you gotta cook. That just means you gotta make something. Hell yeah.
These summer days are always great. Hang with friends and stay up late. Meet some new friends and you date. I'm starting to smell that
romance.
Barbecue the summer night, sitting under the moonlight, kissing next your lips I bite. You're the princess on your night, never lose each other's sight. Kiss me, baby, it's alright. If you're cold, I'll hold you tight. Promise that you'll stay the night.
Summertime lifestyle, chilling in the sun.
Have the friends with
Órale, pues, that's enough of that. But you know, once again, I would like to thank you guys for staying tuned to another great and exciting episode of the Wandering Mind Podcast, where the mind wanders, brought to you by Today in Culture. Thank you guys for staying tuned for another great episode. I believe this is episode 43. Holy crap, 43 podcasts. Are you kidding me? We are ramping these bad boys up every day with the daily uploads, Monday through Friday, and possibly Saturday if I feel like it. Possibly, maybe. But, you know, it all depends here and there and here. You know, stuff like that. But be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. Why are you not liking this video yet, huh? Why haven't you liked it yet? You are able to receive a free coconut courtesy of Phil Morrison. Who is Phil Morrison, you say? Well, don't worry about it. You just fucking like that button. He'll bring you one. Somewhere, sometime, someplace. And I'll be back tomorrow, of course. I hope you guys have a great hump day. And as always, later, bitches.